Ophelia.
Indeed, la, without an oath, I'll make an end on it. By justice and by sincerity, alack and fight for shame. Young men will do it if they come to it. By God, they are to blame. Quoth she, before you tumbled me, you promised me to wed. So what I had done, my unson. As thou hast come to my bed. Oh. I hope all will be well. We must be patient. But I cannot choose but weep. To think that they should lay him in the cold ground. Oh. My brother shall know of it. And so I thank you for your good counsel. Come, my coach! Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night.
Follow her close, give a good watch, I pray you. Oh, this is the poison of deep grief. It springs all from a father's death. Her brother is in secret come from France. Feeds on his wonder, keeps himself in clouds, and wants not buzzers to infect his ear with pestilent speeches of his father's death. Father!
What noise is this?
Give me my father!
Call me good Laertes.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like? Where is my father? Dead.
Not by him.
How can he be dead? I'll not be juggled with! To hell, allegiance! Vows to the blackest devil! Grace and conscience to the profoundest pit! I dare damnation. To this point I stand at both the worlds I give to negligence. That come that comes. Only I'll be revenged most thoroughly for my father! Who shall stay you? I will in all the world! And for my means I'll husband them so well they shall go far with me. Good Laertes, if you desire to know the certainty of your dear father's death, is it writ in your revenge that swoop stake you will draw both friend and foe, winner and loser? None of those enemies. Will you know them then? Whose good friends thus wide I'll open my arms, and like the kind my friendly pelican repass them with my blood. Why now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman. That I am guiltless in your father's death, and am most sensible in grief for it. It shall as level to your judgment pierce as day does to your eye. Oh, now what news is that?
Tears 7 times salt burn out the sense and virtue of mine eye. By heaven, thy madness shall be paid by weight till thou scale turn the beam. O Rose of May, dear May, kind sister, sweet Ophelia!
They bore him barefaced on the bier. Hey, nonny, hey, nonny. And on his grave framed many a tear. Fare thee well, my dove.
Hadst thou thy wits and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus.
You must sing. A down, and they call him a downer. Oh. It is the false steward that stole his master's daughter. There's rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray you, love. there's pansies. That's thoughts. There's fennel for you. And columbine. There's room for you. And here's some for me. We may call it herb of grace of Sundays. You must wear your ring with a difference. There's Daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. They say he made a good end, for body sweet Robin is all my joy.
Thought and affliction, passion, hell itself, she turns the favor into prettiness.
Will he not come again? And will he not come again? Oh no, he is dead. Go to thy deathbed. He never will come again. His beard was as white as snow. All flaxen was his poll. He's gone, he is gone, and we cast away woe. God have mercy on his soul. And of all Christian souls, I pray God be with you.
You see this, oh God.
Laertes, I must commune with your grief, or you deny me right. Go but apart. Make choice of whom your wisest friends you will, and they shall hear and judge twixt you and me. If by direct or by collateral hand they find us touched, we will our kingdom give, our crown, our life, and all we can ours to you in satisfaction. But if not, be you content to lend your patience to us, and we shall jointly labor with your soul to give it due content.
Let this be so.
I pray you go with me.
The letters for you, sir. They come from the ambassador of Alfredo.
Horatio, when thou shalt have overlooked this, give this fellow some means to the king. He has letters for him. Ere we were 2 days old at sea, a pirate of very warlike appointment gave us chase. Finding ourselves too slow of sail, we put on a compelled valor, and in the grapple I boarded them. On the instant they got clear of our ship, so I alone became their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy, but they knew what they did. I am to do a good turn for them. Let the king have the letters I have sent, and repair thou to me with as much speed as thou wouldst fly death. Words to speak in thine ear will make thee dumb, yet are they much too light for the bore of the matter. This good fellow will bring thee where I am. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern hold their course for England. Then I have much to tell thee. Farewell. Even thou knowest thine Hamlet. Come, I will make you wait to these your letters. Do it the speedier, that you may direct me to him from whom you brought them.
Now must your conscience by acquaintance seal, and you must put me in your heart for friend. Since you have heard, and with a knowing ear, that he which hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
It well appears. But tell me,
why you proceeded not against these feats, so crimeful and so capital in nature as by your safety, wisdom, all things else you mainly were stirred up.
Oh, for two special reasons, which may to you perhaps seem much unsinewed, but yet to me they are strong. The queen his mother lives almost by his looks. As for me, my virtue or my plague, be it either which, she's so conjunctive to my life and soul that, as the star moves not but in his sphere, I cannot but buy her. The other motive, why to a public count I might not go, is the great love the general gender bear him.
And so have I a noble father lost, a sister driven to desperate terms whose worth, if praises may go back again, stood challenger on mount of all the age for her perfections. But my revenge will come.
I love your father, and we love ourselves, and this I hope will teach you to imagine how now what news!
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This to your majesty, and this to the queen.
From Hamlet. Who brought them?
Sailors, my lord, they say I saw them not.
Laertes, you shall hear them. Leave us. High and mighty, know that I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, where I shall, first asking your pardon thereunto, recount the occasion of my sudden and most strange return, Hamlet. What should this mean? Are all the rest come back, or is it some abuse and no such thing?
Know you the hand.
'Tis Hamlet's character. Naked. And in a postscript here he says alone. Can you advise me?
I'm lost in it, my lord. But let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart that I shall live and tell him to his teeth, thus diest thou.
If it be so, Laertes. And how should it be so? How otherwise? Will you be ruled by me?
Aye, my lord. So long as you will not overrule me to a peace.
To thine own peace. If he be not returned as checking in his voyage, I will work him to an exploit and outright in my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall. And for his death, no wind of blame shall breathe, but even his mother shall uncharge the practice and call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled. The rather if you could advise it so that I might be the organ.
It falls right. You have been talked of since you travel much, and that in Hamlet's hearing for a quality wherein they say you shine. Your sum of parts did not together pluck such envy from him as did that one.
What part is that, my lord?
2 months since, here was a gentleman of Normandy. He made confession of you, gave you such a masterly report for art and exercise in your defense, and for your rapier most especial, that he cried out 'twould be a sight indeed if one could match you.
What out of this, my lord?
Hamlet comes back. What would you undertake to prove yourself your father's son indeed more than in words?
To cut his throat in the church.
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should have no bounds. But good Laertes, will you do this? Keep close within your chamber. Hamlet return shall know you are come home. Will put on those, shall praise your excellence, and set a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you. Will bring you in fine together and wager on your heads. He being remiss, most generous and free from all contriving, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease, or with a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and in a pass of practice, requite him for your father.
I will do it. And for that purpose I'll anoint my sword. I bought an unction of a mountebank, so mortal that but dip a knife in it, where it draws blood, no cataplasm so rare, collected from all simples that virtue under the moon can save the thing that is but scratched withal. I'll touch my point with this contagion, that if I gall him slightly, it may be death.
Let's further think on this. This project should have a backer second if this didn't last in proof. So, let me see. Place a solemn wager on your cunnings. I have. When in your motion, You are hot and dry, and make your bouts more violent to that end, and that he calls for drink. I'll have prepared him a chalice for the nonce, whereon but sipping, if he by chance escape your venom, stop on purpose shall hold there. How now, sweet queen?
One woe doth tread upon another's heel. So fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Oh, where?
There's a willow, grows aslant a brook, that shows his hoar leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she come, crow flowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples that liberal shepherds give a grosser name. But our cold maids do dead men's fingers call them.